Andrew Mack here with Trial by Combat and MMA Island. Today I'm joined by Cody Dular, who's fighting for New England Fights on November 11th. Cody, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. What about yourself?
I'm doing good. So tell me, how'd you get into martial arts?
I wrestled for quite a while, and then as soon as I got back from basic training, after I graduated high school and all that, I wanted to dip into the world of MMA. That was about 6 years ago.
So how'd you
I actually
find?
started training.
So how'd you currently find the gyms that you're training at?
My first ever gym that I went to was First Class with John Rayo, but then I started to venture out more. Then I stumbled upon No Sos, where I go to every other weekend or so, but mainly lately it's been Titan Athletics.
And how's that training going at multiple gyms? Is it weird going from gym to gym?
It's not too weird. I mean, I collab pretty well with everyone at No Sos and at Titan as well. Everyone's pretty friendly, easy to train with.
So talking about your fight, November 11th, you're fighting Nate White. So Nate obviously took a couple years layoff. He just came back and beat Jack Burke. So what do you know about Nate besides what we might see on the screen?
I know Nate's in the guard like I am myself, and that his record's 6-0, and he's pretty. I can't say scary, but some people are scared of him. I'm not.
So looking at this match on paper, it's 6-0 versus 1-2. That seems like a mismatch. Is that a mismatch to you, and why'd you take this fight?
I just want to challenge myself. As a fighter, you challenge yourself no matter what the record is. And I saw 6-0, and I was like, all right, well, I'm going to come for that 0. That's kind of motivating me right now. Kind of an underdog story, I guess you could say.
So you see any holes in his game? Without revealing your game plan, obviously.
Well, I don't want to go to the ground, but if we have to go to the ground, then I will gladly join him. But I think I'm going to be able to outstrike him, honestly. He doesn't seem too good on his feet. From all the past fights that I've watched from him, he seems to like to just throw a couple punches and then take it straight to the ground.
So this bout is a catch weight according to Instagram. What weight catch weight is it?
195.
195. Okay. So you've previously fought at heavyweight, correct?
Yeah, I weighed in 240 was my last weight.
So how's that weight cut going down to 190?
It's been pretty smooth. Dieting's probably been the hardest part. But other than that, it's pretty good. Floating around 200, 210 right now. 5 weeks ago, it should be easy cut to 195.
So does your body feel different at all at this lower weight right now?
I feel a lot lighter. I feel like I have a little bit more cardio than I did at the heavyweight. Feel a little bit faster.
So will that be going to your game plan, trying to be a little bit faster than you are normally?
Yeah, definitely. Faster than my other previous fights that didn't last very long, unfortunately.
And neither of you really go to the decision. Let's see. Round 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1 for him. Round 2, 1, 1 for you. So if this fight does go into the deeper rounds, what should we expect from the fight, from you and Nate?
As whoever's got more heart and more gas in the tank, and I think I work way harder than he does, and I got a hell of a lot more heart than he does. I know I do.
So what should fans expect from this fight overall?
A lot better improvement from my previous fight, a brand new fighter, more or less.
So what makes you say that you're a brand new fighter? Is there like a lot of differences in training, or?
Yeah, I've gotten a lot more serious about training. 'Cause before, I would train here and there. I didn't train as much as I need to, but this camp so far, I've been hitting the books a lot harder, grinding a lot harder.
So you fought your past 3 fights for NEF. How's it been fighting for NEF?
It's pretty good. Matt, he's a great guy. Fight under, fight for. So, pretty excited to step back in again for NEF.
And you made your debut on NEF 48 Heatwave, the outdoor event, which I was there. It was absolutely awesome. How was your experience as a fighter on that event?
It was really humid and I was really out of shape, so it wasn't the best. It pretty much the fight just went to who had more, who gassed out first, and I can honestly say I was horrible looking in my first fight ever. I looked like garbage.
And going from the first fight to the second fight. First fight, you're in this big outdoor venue. Second fight, you're in this tiny auditorium. Was that a big like mental difference, like walking out and seeing like, holy shit, there's not a lot of space here?
Uh, the size didn't. I didn't really notice the size difference because
Hmm.
all the lights you just see right inside the cage. So it didn't seem like it was bigger or smaller, more or less.
And when you're walking out, what emotions are going through your head usually?
I kind of switched over to the dark side. Like I really want to hurt this guy. But other than that, yeah, no, I'm just kill mode walking out there. Honestly, like most fighters do.
Hmm. And everyone fights for a different reason. What's your reason to fight?
I mean, it's kind of a how can I word this here? Because no one can tell me I can't do this or can't do that or I messed this up. At the end of the day, it's how much work you put in. If you mess up, it's on you. No one can be like, well, this, that, or the other thing. Like it's a relief to put all in that hard work, win, lose, or draw. It's good to be in the MMA world, more or less. I like the competitiveness and the rewards and the knowledge that comes with it.
And win, lose, or draw this fight. What do you want the fans to think about you when they see you walking out of that cage?
That I don't think I'll lose, but win, lose, or draw, I want them to know that I fought my ass off and I fought my heart out. It's a really true underdog story, more or less. If you look at it.
And being that you're both servicemen, is there a added sense of respect to your opponent in this fight?
No, I have no respect for him whatsoever.
So what do you think of him personally as a person?
Um, Most people say they've had respectful interactions with him. I have not. I just like him as a person, as a service member. I respect that manner. Like we're all soldiers, but as a person, no, I dislike him, and I'm gonna show him how much I do not like him.
So you said you've had negative interactions with him. What's happened in the past?
Just all playful banter, name calling, this, that, and the other.
So let's see. It's now October. You're fighting in November. So you have had to fight 2 times this year. Do you want to get more active going into next year?
I would like to. I just kind of want to see how this one turns out
Mm-hmm.
because at the end of the day, someone will either get I'll either get submitted or I'll knock him out. That's my honest prediction.
And what do you do outside of the cage? What takes up your time when you're not training?
I do plumbing as my day job, and then I take care of my kids after work. Just kind of hang out with the kids and go to work every day.
How old are your kids?
My daughter is 3 and my son is 5.
And the question that we always ask the parents who are fighters: once your kids are a little bit older, will you let them watch your fights?
Unfortunately, they already do watch my fights.
Oh.
Unfortunately, but they do watch my fights. Like my daughter is infatuated by me fighting. She loves it.
Do you watch any MMA?
Here and there. Like I'll watch tutorials on how to set certain things up just to get that IQ, and I'll watch a couple UFC fights, and then watch some Cage Titan fights as well. There's specific fighters that I like to watch more or less.
Do you like to watch?
Brody for sure. Love to watch him fight, and Kyle Hill too. He's good to watch. Those are probably my top 2 favorite.
So what do you think of the last 2 performances? Brody against Ozzy and Kyle against... I forget who he fight, but I remember it was a head kick or something.
Yeah, that was a beautiful head kick from Kyle. He's a really, really tough, well-rounded fighter, and Devin's a great coach to all the guys at Nostos as well. Him and his wife treat everyone very respectfully, and they have a lot of knowledge.
And what do you think of that Brody fight with Ozzy?
But that was a banger. That was like an amazing fight to watch. And then Ozzy, tough guy too. Can't throw any shame at him. Like, there's two really good fighters.
And who would you say you like watching on the big league level?
Sean O'Malley and Sean Strickland for the UFC. Those are my top two favorites.
You must have been over the moon when they both won the title then.
Yeah, no, that was pretty good to watch, especially for Strickland. That was really good moment.
Absolute masterclass from him. Did not expect that.
Yeah, there was a lot of doubt for him going into that fight for sure. Like there is for me going into this fight.
Mm-hmm. I know you don't like going to the ground, but what's your favorite submission to hit?
Probably the triangle or the most recent one I've been trying to work on with the Americana.
Nice. And what's your favorite food to eat after weigh-ins before the fight? So you can have a little more freedom, but you still have to stay healthy.
I like to eat seafood. That's my go-to.
And then after the fight, whenever you can eat anything you want, what's on the plate?
So I definitely hit Texas Roadhouse for some pulled pork and some rolls.
Nice.
So yeah, oh yeah.
So, let's see. It's October 4th. We're about a month and a week out. So, last 5 weeks or so. How do you see this training camp going into this fight?
I'm gonna focus a lot on weight cut like I have been, but I'm gonna get a little bit more intense, so I know I'm gonna make weight, so I don't have to worry come weigh-in day, so I can relax a little bit. And still gonna focus on my jiu-jitsu like I have been, just in case it does go to the ground. Striking, same thing. Just pretty much everything. Gonna grind it all, sharpen it all. Every tool I got.
And how far do you want to go with your MMA career?
As far as it takes me, honestly, I just can't really dictate the future. It ends where it ends, or it keeps going where it goes.
All right. Anything else you'd like to say? Any shouts you'd like to give?
I want to shout out to Titan Athletics and Nostos MMA. Those two gyms have really gave me the fire under my ass that I needed, and they continue to do so. So I appreciate it. Devin from Nostos, the coach, and Jeremy from Titan Athletics.
All right.
And I can't wait to punch Nate and see.
Unfortunately, I won't be at the event, but I wish you good luck in your fight.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for your time.